I've had this bag in my collection for about 4 or 5 months now. This is my unicorn bag. It is the bag that I dreamt of. It's a bag that I thought I would never be able to add to my collection, and a dream came true. Now, did this bag hold up to the hype? You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out. Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Melissa and I love to talk about all things luxury. I do a little bit of fashion hauls, but mostly we talk about luxury bags. I'm dabbling a little bit recently into other luxury items such as SLGs. I'd really love to add a luxury belt to my collection as well. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then please consider subscribing. You guys might be looking at me and thinking, Melissa, where on earth did you get that beautiful top from? And I'm gonna share it with you guys. I got this top from Daisy Silk. It's actually not a top, it is a beautiful, stunning dress. Daisy Silk is a brand that has mostly silk items, but they also carry items such as cashmere. They carry not only women's clothing, but they also carry men's and kids as well. Daisy Silk is known for their ready-to-wear items such as their tops, their blouses, their dresses, their pajamas, but did you know that they also sell things such as accessories, scarves, scrunchies, hair ties, and my personal favorite and something that I cannot wait to try is their undergarments. Could you guys imagine wearing some silk, beautiful undergarments? For me, that would just make me feel over the top, super luxurious and sexy, dare I say. And they also carry sizes starting at extra small through extra large. I'm sorry that I'm looking down, you guys. I have all my notes right here and I want to make sure I get everything correct for you guys. The first item that I want to share with you guys is the dress that I'm wearing right now. You guys, this dress is absolutely stunning. The color could not be more perfect. It's very similar to my Lady Dior bag, which is why I picked it. This is my favorite shade of green. I think it's very universal, but this dress does come in many different colorways, so you don't have to get green if green is not your color. It is silky soft, of course it is 100% silk, but it is just so smooth. It's cooling to the skin. As soon as you put it on, it feels just luxurious and cooling. You can style this many different ways. I actually styled it 2 different ways for you guys. The first way that I styled it was actually with a pair of jeans, and I wore it more so as a top. I only buttoned it up the first few buttons, and then I let the jeans kind of peek out underneath. I tucked in this, or not tucked in, I'm sorry. I put my hand inside of my pocket so that you guys can see a little bit more of the jeans. This is a more casual way to style it. I thought it was really fun. It was a completely different take than how I feel like most people would style this dress. The second way that I styled this dress is just simply wearing it as it is. Now, this dress doesn't come with a belt. It's not a belted dress. It's a free flowing dress, which I absolutely love. I've recently been into dresses that kind of just skim your body. Now, I did go with a size that's probably one size too big for me, so it is a little bit looser on me and on my frame, but you can belt this dress and it looks absolutely stunning. On the website, that's actually how they have their models. They are wearing it belted, and I did try it that way. I didn't film it, but I did try it that way and I thought it was really cute as well. But I wanted to show the dress for what it is and how it is just by itself. I paired it with a beautiful pair of heels and a bag. If you wear a bag crossbody, it kind of gives you the illusion of a belt where it kind of gives you some shape. So if you don't want a shapeless dress, you can either belt it or you can wear a bag crossbody, but I really love the shapelessness of this dress. And the second item that I got is this beautiful top right here. Now, if you don't love stripes, you don't have to go for stripes. They carry the basic button down top in lots of different colors, and they also have different color stripes. So if you're not a green person, you don't have to get green. I believe I saw a navy blue on there and like a mauve pink, which would be absolutely stunning. This top, same thing as a dress. It feels so luxurious, so soft. When you put it on your skin, it's just cooling. It doesn't feel hot whatsoever. It's very smooth on your body. It feels luxurious. You guys, I cannot stress to you enough on how good it feels. Now, I don't own anything silk besides these 2 pieces, so when I put these on my body, I was really shocked. As you guys can tell, I cannot stop talking about it. I got both of these pieces in a size extra large. I feel like they do run somewhat small, so keep that in mind, but I definitely could have gone with a large. I'm typically between a size medium and a large. Half of my closet's a medium, half of my closet's a large. So going up to an extra large is definitely a size up from my usual size. I styled this top with a pair of white jeans, which I thought looked really, really cute. I kind of dressed it down. This jeans did have a little bit of distressing in it, but this would look so cute in an office environment, maybe with a pencil skirt or a pair of pleated pants as well. You can go with any color when it comes to green and white. It matches literally anything. I think gray would be beautiful, black, even navy blue. I might have to get some navy blue trousers just to fit with this. So what are some of the pros of buying silk items? Silk is actually really good for your skin. It moisturizes your skin, keeps it young and healthy, and silk actually promotes sleep. Now, I don't own a silk pillowcase, but after trying Daisy Silk, I'm definitely going to have to pick one up because the feeling of this, how cool and smooth and luxurious it feels on my skin, I could just only imagine what it would feel like sleeping in silk items and having a silk pillowcase. I'm gonna link Daisy Silk down below for you guys to check out, just in case you guys are interested. I do highly recommend them. I love both of these pieces that I have tried out. If I had to recommend just one of them, I would definitely go for the blouse because it is so universal and you can wear it in so many different environments. All right, guys, let's jump into this little beauty right here. First up, I'm going to give you a quick little overview of the bag just in case you guys haven't seen it. Mine is in the ABC Dior, which means it has the charms on the strap and it has a thicker strap and it's the size small. Mine is in the color, I always forget the color. I will pop it up on the screen for you guys, but it is a stunning sage green color. In certain lightings, it looks completely different than other lightings. But as you guys can see, it has the charms right here that just say Dior. It has the big O, the little D, a medium size I, and a medium size R, and they just dangle on here. Now this little guy right here is not loose, so it does help to keep that flat. It has the little rings right here that say CD on every single one of them, the front and the back. It does have two top handles, but the top handles do not go flat flush with the bag. If you guys have seen any videos on the DJoy bag, it does go flat with the bag, which I wish that this one did, but it does not. Now on the inside of the bag, you can see it does have a flap there, and then the bottom has little gold feet that are absolutely stunning. Now I would say that this is more of a champagne gold leaning yellow gold, so it's not super light champagne like a lot of bags that I see. They're kind of that light champagne where you kind of can't tell if they're silver or gold. That is not true for this bag. This bag, you can definitely tell that it is a gold color, but it's kind of a champagne gold. It's not a super yellow gold. Now that we have talked about the outside of the bag, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. So to open the flap, you just roll it out, which can be a little bit cumbersome, like I'm struggling right now because of the position I have it in. Mine has the suede interior. I really need to get some sort of lining for inside of here because I'm very concerned about the interior getting wear and tear or getting dirty in the future. So in the back of this bag, I'm hoping that you guys will be able to see it. There's one zipper compartment inside of there. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then it does have the Christian Dior tab. It is completely, let's see if I can show you guys that way a little better. It is completely lined in suede and it does have a zipper compartment. Now I've never used the zipper compartment. I usually don't in my bags, but inside of the zipper compartment is where I have my Christian Dior paperwork, which I've never actually looked at before. So let's take a look and see what's inside of here. So we have the authenticity card. That is what that looks like. And then it looks like we have just a little care booklet, which is in 3 or 4 different languages inside of here. So it's gonna be readable for hopefully quite a few people. With your strap, you're going to be able to pick 3 charms for free that is included in the price of the bag. I decided to go for 4 charms because I wanted it to say Dior. So as you guys can see here, I have the D, the I, the dove, and the R. I think it came out absolutely stunning. I am so glad that I ended up deciding to do that. I actually saw another YouTuber did something very similar, but she had, I think she only had 3, and it was D, I, R, or something like that. I can't remember. And then later on she added a heart or a star or something like that, and it looked really cool. So I'm glad that I got that idea from her. As you can see on the strap, it is a thicker strap. The charms do go on this little flap right here, so if you guys do not want the charms, you can take this off completely, and then it's just a nice thick strap all the way down. To adjust the strap, you have to take it off of this little ball right here and then move it along. I have mine on the longest strap possible. I am 5'6" and it barely fits me crossbody. I will share with you guys some mod shots. So if you are much taller or much curvier than I am, I don't think that this is going to be a good fit for you crossbody, but it does make a really good shoulder strap, and the strap is pretty comfortable. Okay, let's get into some of the pros about this stunning bag. The first pro that I have to mention is the fact that it is a classic design. This bag has been around for quite some time. I don't know the exact years, but if I have time to do some research, I will pop it up on the screen for you guys. Lady Dior is the one who made this bag popular. She absolutely loved this bag. I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe Christian Dior actually designed this bag specifically for her. And there are lots of photos and lots of sightings of her wearing this bag in different sizes and different colors. The second pro for me is actually the size of this bag. I think it is the perfect size. It's not too big and it's not too small. You are able to carry this top handle with a very elegant dress, and it's not going to look too bulky, but you can also wear this crossbody and it's not going to be too cumbersome or too bulky. I did try on the size medium and I loved the way it looked top handle, but I did not like the way that it looked crossbody. So for me in particular, the size small is the perfect size. Which leads me into my next pro. This bag can be worn dressy, top handle, with any type of fancy outfit, or it can be worn dressed down, believe it or not, by wearing it crossbody with your thicker strap. I think that the fact that this is a thicker strap, it makes it more casual, and the charms as well make it casual for me. It's not elegant to have charms across your bag, so the fact that this strap is a little bit more on the edgier casual side, mixed with a very classic elegant design, I think that was a very smart design choice. Now, I wouldn't say that I can wear this super casually, so if I have joggers on, if I have leggings on, I'm definitely not going to pair this with something like that. But if I have a cute top, a nice pair of jeans, maybe a small little kitten heel, and just minimal makeup, this definitely will go with an outfit like that. My fourth pro is something that makes me chuckle just a little bit, because it's actually the fact that it is the color green. You guys, I absolutely love this color, but that's not going to be a pro for everybody, because not everybody's going to love this color. But this bag does come out in lots of different colorways. So if there is a color that doesn't work, or if there isn't a color that works for you right now, just keep your eye out, because every season they come out with beautiful new colors, and there's going to be one that eventually works for you. This is my perfect shade, you guys. I didn't even plan on buying this bag at the time that I bought it, but because they came out with this color, I ran and snatched it up. As soon as I saw it on the website, I fell in love with it, and then I decided, I believe that same week or maybe the week after, I went in store and I tried it on, and it was absolutely stunning. It was everything I could have wanted, and it still is. I absolutely love the color. And the fifth pro about this bag is that it has an adjustable strap. Now, is it really adjustable? Hardly at all. It might adjust a total of 2 inches in length, one on each side of the strap, but it does come with a strap that is very comfortable. It's very casual. I like the shape and the thickness of it. As I mentioned, I've already ranted and raved about this, but the fact that it comes with an adjustable, removable strap is definitely a pro for me. And lastly, this bag is not a heavy bag. It's a pretty lightweight bag, even with all of the hardware on here. This hardware right here is a substantial hardware, but I wouldn't say it's heavy at all. It can get heavy with your stuff inside of there, but I've never felt uncomfortable carrying this bag. I've carried it top handle and crossbody for long periods of time, and I've never felt like it was too heavy or even something that I really was noticing or paying too much attention to. The first con is the fact that this bag does not fit very much inside of here. Now, you definitely can cram lots of things inside of this bag, but two things will happen. One, you won't be able to get your items out very easily at all. You will be Tetrising it. You'll have to pull items out in order to get to the other items. And two, it will make the shape of your bag expand, and that is not what we want. This bag is way too expensive to be overfilling it and losing the shape. Since we're talking about cost, let's go ahead and talk about the cost of this bag. This bag is very expensive. It is the most expensive bag in my handbag collection. I paid $5,600 plus tax. At the end of this bag, I believe I paid $61.40, and that's because I did add an extra charm. I believe the extra charm was $65. So this bag would be right over $6,000 if I didn't add the charm after tax. Now, tax in Arizona is 8.6%. The next con that I have to mention is the fact that this bag is hard to get into. I wish that they just didn't have a flap here. This bag, I don't feel like it needs anything. It doesn't need a zipper. It doesn't need a flap. If it was just open, it would be so much easier to get into. And since we're talking about the flap, let's talk about the flap as a con. Other than the fact that it's hard to get into, the flap is way down here. Why would you put the flap way down here and then you lose the height of the bag? You can't put anything up here, which I have found has actually gotten in the way. So I wish that the flap wasn't here, or if it was here, I wish it was more level with the top of the bag. The next con is the fact that although I love the size of this bag, it can be a little bit bulky crossbody because it is a more structured bag and it's a very boxy bag. Now, I don't find that it's too uncomfortable. I do carry it crossbody, but it's one of those things that if you are the type of person where you want to put your bag on and you want to forget about it, you don't want to feel it at all, this bag is not going to be for you crossbody. The last con is actually not a huge con for me, but it's something that I feel like I need to know in case you guys are nitpicky about this, and that is the fact that because the feet are more of a dome shape, they are more triangle, they're not super round and they're not flat, this bag tends to fall over, especially if you have the strap on it. I don't really mind that. I find that I actually don't struggle with it very much. I do tend to put my bags down gently and intentionally. I don't ever just kind of throw them down. So I haven't struggled with that too much. I think I've had this fall over maybe once or twice. But when the strap is on there and it's pulling it in different directions, it definitely can fall over more than if the strap is not on there. The last con that I have to mention is actually not a con whatsoever for me, but again, it's one of those things that I feel like I should let you know just in case it's something that bothers you. And that is the fact that these top handles do not stay up. So if you put your bag down, they're going to fall down. I don't know why that bothers people, but I have heard people complain about when they do fall down. Do you see how they fall on the rings here? That causes indentations on the strap. So what I do is I just simply hold them up together like this when I'm storing the bag, and I tie a ribbon on the top so that it stands up straight, and then I don't have to be worried about the indentations of the metal into these handles here. But honestly, you guys, it's not that big of a deal to me. I buy my bags to use them. I expect there to be wear and tear. Now, I do try to prevent it as much as I can, but I'm not going to baby this bag, and it's not a big deal to me that the handles don't stay up. Let's quickly go over what fits inside of this bag. I am going to pull my bag that I am currently using over. It's probably going to make the lighting go a little bit funky because we have so many cool tones around me, and I have a very bright bag that I am currently using. But I want to share with you guys not only what fits in this bag, but how I actually use it, because what can fit in here and what I actually put in here are completely different. This is a bag that I am currently using. I have lots of stuff in there. I did pull out some extra stuff just to see what would fit inside of there and give you guys a general idea. So inside of this bag, I have my eyeglass cleaner. I have a soft case because I'm going to need that. I have my sunglasses inside of a hard case. I have a cell phone case to share with you guys how my phone fits inside of there. I have a card holder. I have a little pouch of cosmetics and headache medicine. I have my key pouch right here, has all my keys inside of there. I've got my headphones, and I've got my everyday wallet. And that is everything that I have inside of there. So as you can see, quite a bit fits inside of this bag. If you guys are interested in this bag, I do have a review on this bag, and I will link it down below for you guys. Okay, I have the Lady Dior completely empty, as you guys can see, and I want to share with you guys what can fit inside of here. So let's go with what's most important. Of course, our phone, and it does fit in there very easily. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, so the larger size does fit in there very easily. The next most important thing for me is my wallet. So let's see if that will fit in here. I actually don't know. It does. It fits in there perfectly fine. That is a newer wallet, and I've never worn it inside of this bag. The next most important thing for me is my keys. Can't go anywhere without your keys. So as you guys can see, that fits in there perfectly fine. And then for me personally, I have very sensitive eyes, so my next important thing would be my sunglasses. And as you can see in the case, it does not fit in there. That's because there's items, it's almost completely full down there. So let's go ahead and take this out of the case and put it inside of a soft case and see how that fits. Okay, we've got it inside of a soft case, and that is going to fit inside of there perfectly fine right on top. But let me take that out because we do have some more room on the bottom where we can fit more items inside of there. So let's go ahead and see if a small pouch will fit inside of there with all of the items that are already in there. I'm gonna take this out first, put the bigger item in there, and then we'll put this item down here. So yes, everything can fit inside of there. As you can see, it is very Tetrised inside of there. It is all laying down perfectly, and I can fit one more thing. So I'm gonna fit this little eyeglass cleaner inside of there. So you can see it fits quite a bit, and then the sunglasses right on top. That is everything that can fit inside of here. That is filled to the brim, as you guys can see. Now, the only items that I did not fit inside of this bag that were in my other bag is the case, this card holder, and my headphones. So this actually packs, I'm impressed by how much I actually just fit inside of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take everything out, and I'm gonna put in my essentials of what I actually carry in here, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is how I usually pack this bag. The only items that I have inside of here is my key pouch, a card holder, a cell phone case, a chapstick or lipstick, and a pill bottle for headaches. And then I would put my cell phone or my sunglasses right on top. That makes it for a much more comfortable fit when it comes to getting your items out. If I pack this bag any more than that, I have such a hard time, and I get so annoyed with getting my items out. Now, I will say, now that I have this wallet here, and I know that it fits inside of there very, very easily, I feel like this is an average size wallet. It is bigger than my hand, and it is a pretty wide, compact wallet. Now that I know that this fits inside of here, I will definitely carry that instead of a card case, just because I don't like to switch out my SLGs. Now that we have gone over pros and cons, we've taken an overlook of the bag, and I've shared with you guys not only what fits, but what I actually like to carry inside of this bag. I'm gonna share with you guys some outfit inspiration while I talk over this bag and whether or not I would recommend it to you guys. So first of all, let's make it very, very simple. Do I recommend this bag? Well, if you love this bag, I absolutely do. I think that it is well worth the price point. The cons for me aren't as big of a deal because I knew that they were cons before I bought this bag. I knew that it was going to be annoying to get into. I knew that it was going to fall over, and I still purchased the bag because I loved it enough to work around the cons. So if you are the same way and you love this bag just as much as I do, and it's worth it to work around the cons, then I would say that this bag is 100% worth it. Now, a lot of people say that on the resale market, this bag does not sell for near the price that it does brand new, that the pre-loved price drops drastically. I don't find that to be the case. I actually planned on purchasing this bag pre-loved, but I was finding that a lot of times they're still around the $5,000 mark, and then the charms are usually somebody else's initials, so you would still have to buy your own charms, and then what, you know, you're in that $6,000 mark price point anyways. So I would go ahead and buy this brand new, and if you do not like it, if you end up selling it on, I do think that you're gonna get a good chunk of your money back. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you found it useful or helpful, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, but until next time, bye guys.